Are you selling on Amazon in Mexico? Here's what you need to know about VAT. Known locally as IVA and RFC registration. Hi, I'm Richard Kupchak, co-founder and CEO of Safari Star. In this video, we'll be looking at the key VAT requirements in Mexico, known as IVA, including when it was introduced, who needs to register, the standard rates, the RFC registration process, and the risks for non-compliance. Mexico introduced value-added tax, or the IVA, in 1980s. The standard IVA rate is 16% applied to most goods and services. A reduced rate of 8% applies to border regions to encourage cross-border trade. Certain items such as food, medicines, and exports may qualify for 0% VAT. Mexican businesses must register for VAT if they engage in taxable economic activities. There is no minimal threshold for registration, and registration is required from first taxable sale. Foreign businesses providing digital services to Mexican consumers, such as streaming, apps, or e-commerce, must register for RFC regardless of their turnover. To comply with VAT or IVA, all businesses must first obtain an RFC number, the Mexican tax ID. The RFC is required for VAT registration, invoicing, payroll, and all dealings with the tax administration services, the SAT. Both resident and non-resident businesses must have an RFC if they are liable for tax in Mexico. When it comes to fiscal representation, non-resident businesses trading through platforms like Amazon in Mexico must appoint a fiscal representative in order to register for RFC number and file IVA returns. To register for RFC, you will need to provide the following documents: your company incorporation documents or similar, proof of your business activity, so things like contracts, invoices, or platform agreements, and the identification of your directors or business owners. Please note that all documentation used for registration must be translated in Spanish and attested. Registration is completed through the SAT office and can take 3 to 4 months to complete. Once approved, you will receive your Mexican RFC number. When it comes to filing and compliance, IVA returns are usually filed monthly. Returns and payments are submitted electronically via the SAT portal. Mexican businesses must also issue electronic invoices, the CFDI, for all taxable transactions. Failure to register for RFC or IVA can result in significant fines, penalties, and suspension of business activities. Non-compliance with e-invoicing, the CFDI requirements, can result in invoices being invalid and deductions being denied. Persistent non-compliance may lead to tax audits, restrictions, and even criminal liability. So to recap, Mexican applies VAT or IVA at a standard rate of 16%, with a reduced 8% border rate and some 0% exemptions. All businesses must register with the RFC to comply. There is no threshold. Registration is required from the very first taxable activity, including for foreign digital service providers and e-commerce sellers. Foreign businesses must appoint a local tax representative. Compliance requires monthly VAT returns and the use of electronic invoices. Thank you for watching this video. If you found the content useful, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on VAT and international compliance.